Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate Roman Restoration. And in previous episodes we did actually land in some troops over here in Corsica. Not to mention we have advanced quite a bit here in between the episodes. This is actually another recording session. I decided to name this marine group into Raven. Now that he's been watching the series a fair bit, and I have a feeling he'll appreciate that. One way or another. Anyway, let's get the artillery loaded up into the transport, and what we'll do is we'll get them here, and we'll take out the airfield there. It does have quite a bit of troops in there, but once we take out that one, we can then take out the port, and then we own Corsica. And I'm pretty sure that most of the enemy fleets, at least in Mediterranean, are no longer here. I mean, the British won't be able to fire upon us unless we are in, well, at least in the international warfare. So right now the world is pretty safe, or at least Mediterranean is pretty safe. So what I'll probably do, I'll start gathering up another army to send over here into Tunis. We'll capture that, and then Algeria, Morocco and all that. Right. Well, let's get going, I suppose. Now, the Germans are still fighting over here in Belgium. They've actually captured a little bit there. Uh-oh. US Guam has declared war on Japanese Northern Mariana. Okay. I suppose this is it then. We're at war against the United States. I mean, they're not gonna get troops over here anytime soon, so we should be fine. Right, we'll have the transport over here. We'll move it over there first. I might be falling for the same mistake that Hitler did in real life, but oh well. Right, so there's some enemies over there. Oh! Right, that Bren carrier took a fair bit of damage. Let's move in Raven over here to the forest. Move in the artillery a little bit closer. These will flip to us soon enough. Don't need to worry about them. What's the situation? Okay, so the ship... Okay, Nicaragua has declared war on us. Hold on. They just declared war on Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Haiti. Okay, so it's basically most of Central America. I don't think I'm gonna bother with everything. I'm just gonna... Japan has declared war on Siam. Okay, I'll support that one. I'll condemn that one. I'll just condemn the wars. I'm not going to declare more wars right now. Especially since there are nations that basically won't be able to do anything on us. I mean, they might be sending a little bit of troops and such. But other than a small nuisance, I don't think they are going to be a threat. Just going to delete all those messages. Right, so unload the troops over there. And now we'll... move the anti-tank cannon. Okay, yeah, if you move that way, we can leave these artillery pieces entrenched in here. We can move in the supply trucks over this way, and then I'll start moving troops from here. Start taking out the enemy town here. Trabo, okay. They have quite a bit of troops there, but at the same time they might be running out of supplies rather soon. May need to pull one of these back already. On the other hand, we should have... we do have another tank coming in a little bit. We can probably transport that over and help in taking the town. Okay, now that the extra infantry has arrived, should be a little bit easier. Okay, another half track needs to pull back. Do we have any more troops here? Not right now. Hold on, are we building troops here? We are. Marines and half tracks right now, and I'm assuming some AA guns and tanks. Okay, that's a decent selection. We'll be taking that. Right, but I don't think I'll be able to take out the town here. Let's move in the transport over there. So you drop a little bit of supplies in there, and then... Okay, that half track needs to fall back. And transport over there to pick up the troops. At least the tank can take quite a bit of beating. Got an issue. And one of the garrisons is about to die, but probably not soon enough. Okay, the tanks needs to fall back, and I'm gonna pull back the other one as well. I'm just gonna pull back from that. We need to regroup and get more troops here. That's about it, really. There's not much I can do about that, other than prepare better, I suppose. But in the meanwhile, we can focus on over here. I mean, I was not planning on going too much further north. I could probably capture these areas here, though. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. We could move the artillery around here already, assuming that that is... No, that is not the river. Excellent. That is still within reach of that bridge. All the way there. There, and that town is also within the reach. Now then, did we have... Okay, Cuba has declared war on me. I will support Germany on that, but I'm a little bit concerned. Moving the artillery over here, we can probably take out that town without too much trouble. Doesn't seem to have anything in there, so we'll try. Well, never mind, it does. The angel was a bit wrong, but that's okay. Oh, well, they're actually sending in troops here. That's a half track. We can move in our other group of half tracks a little bit here so that they won't be able to flank us entirely, at least. But we seem to be having a bit of a... Yeah, we don't have any supplies. That is a problem. Oh, Bulgaria, Romania, and Hungary are declaring wars. I'll give my support for them. Not that I necessarily have to, but it does help keeping the relations in good order. Okay, Raven, you're going to move into the forest there. These half tracks are going to move up a little bit. Let's move up these a little bit closer. I mean, we could also move some of these supply trucks too. actually provide supplies to the units there. Might speed up things a little bit. One over there. We got plenty of artillery and such over here. We can probably move up a little bit. There we go. We'll let Raven take out the oil. Actually, that's oil fields, isn't it? We'll condemn that. And condemn that. Right, I will load this into transport. I will not actually transport the troops yet. I'll wait for a little bit more troops before I do that, because our troops over here are in a bad shape and we can't really move them anywhere. We don't have any supplies, so we can't build a port here, so we can't load them in. So we just need to gather up another army that is capable of actually beating the enemy. Although we have another marine here, we can move that up north. Down that way. I mean, technically we've got plenty of troops over here. We could just transport these over because Yugoslavia is about to be destroyed anyway. Sofia is, or rather, Bulgaria is now part of the Axis. Quite heavily. So that's something that we don't need to worry about. So yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll send in... Hold on, where's our closest port? Might be, well, there technically, but I'm going to send it over there because it's empty. I'll send in the Marines probably here. I mean, we'll first transport them over here and then we'll transport them this way and we'll see what we can do. We can probably capture the town this time, assuming that we have the supplies to do it. Right now we are running a bit low. I'll actually send you for repairs. Not sure how far you need to go for that. Right, we've got spikes artilleries here. We can move these up over there. We'll soon be reaching Bordeaux. Then if we take that one, okay, that is actually still held by Germans, oddly enough. We do have some troops over here, but that is fairly defendable positions. I'm not particularly fond of going further north right now. Germans, oh, they haven't been able to take on the Dutch either. How is the fight in Prussia going? Well, the Soviets do have a fair bit of land there, but it's not too bad, I suppose. And wait a minute, Czechoslovakia is... Oh, okay. That's interesting. And okay, the Battle of Maginot is still going on. Right, I can load you in there. I think it's time for us to just gather up some more military goods before we do anything else. I'm just gonna wait for these marines to arrive where they need to be. We do actually have a couple extra marines down here that we could send. Maybe start sending these to Africa. Clear out these. I mean, there might be some garrisons and troops over here, but I don't think there's going to be too much. There's the anti-air gun there. We can probably leave it there for now. We'll probably send this half track for repairs as well. Oh, we got a submarine over here. Okay. Move these over there. We've got a little bit of troops here that we should probably move up. Hold on, where's the... Oh, the Battle Group 5 is just one half-track. We'll probably regroup that into Battle Group 5 with put in the recon as well, that would be a decent. See, so we should be getting the automatic rifles pretty soon, and that will increase the ground attack values by 5%. Is not a huge bonus, but it is a bonus. Right, and how long until we get more troops around here? You know that we are producing the tank. Okay, that's going to take another 30 days, assuming that we have the supplies. That might be a problem. Just saying. We got the supply truck there, but it won't be able to do much. Because, at least on Corsica. Because there's not much to do there with no supplies. Right, so we can send that one back. Got special forces here that we could probably... Actually, we'll start gathering the special forces around here. Gather up a force that can take out the village there and the village there. We can set up a new defensive line here, at least defend the villages over there, and still probably defend the... Oh, what's going on now? Nicaragua is declaring wars. Not far away from the rifles, that's good. Now we can technically start moving Raven's troops closer to that village. And then we'll start taking out these. I mean, we'll probably send in Spike's artillery to assist on that. What was the extra artillery there? Now I wonder, okay, so that's the Athenian's half-track that was being repaired, and this is the other one. We'll send this one back to the west. We got these two. We are going to do a sea transport to there. And I'm assuming no, the marines over here are not quite ready. We do have a bit more available here. Start gathering up another group. Got some artillery there. Actually, I'm just gonna send these artillery pieces down there with the supply truck. We can transport them to Tunis, and that should help a fair bit on taking out any enemy towns there. Of course, there's still not enough troops to actually start attacking, but we can certainly start gathering troops. Now then, we can move in Raven one step closer. Move these over here. We can probably start moving Athenian over that way. Zoo can be there. Move up this way. Then we got this group that will, first of all, will remove from a group and then regroup. So that's the battle group 5 once again. Now, how much do we... We don't have much in terms of military goods. I mean, the demand has gone down to 4,000, which is good. But it's not quite good enough yet. Not quite yet. Probably soon enough, but... Okay, so there's 5 garrisons there. There's also the airfield. Ah, we got the automatic rifles. Excellent. Now, what will be... Oh, right, we got 2 of these set up into the research queue. We can probably put in another research then. Amphibious assault designs might not be a bad idea. On the other hand, is there anything else that we really need? Technology. Radar. That sounds pretty neat. Acoustic ranging sonar. Mechanical computers. Take the mechanical computers. It's going to be a bit expensive to research and time consuming. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so we managed to get a little bit there. We are still having problem with, I mean, the capacity that we are producing industrial goods at is pretty much as good as it can be right now. Now, have the troops arrived here? Not yet. I'm pretty sure that we can start transporting from Albania, though. Well, at least these we can transport this way, and over here we can indeed grab a transport. What we'll probably do is we'll transport all the way to Venice. Well, honestly, I don't think there's a huge amount of enemies here, so we'll just transport there directly. Then we'll load up into the transport. Drop the troops here. We are out of supplies, of course, but we'll find a way sooner or later. Right, our troops, well, we got 900. It's probably the best we can hope for, so let's move in there. Move in Raven. There's only 4 garrisons there, so this shouldn't be too hard, especially since a lot of our troops are rather experienced. We got plenty of artillery, we should have enough supplies for this. Speaking of supplies, let's move in the truck with the anti-aircraft gun closer so that the Athens units can actually keep on fighting. There we go. They didn't take too heavy casualties there. Oh wow, that was quite a strike. Oh, I think we destroyed a plane there. I mean, that would make sense. We don't have a huge amount of military goods, but at the same time, we might want to attack from multiple directions right now so we can take out the garrison quickly. Get into a bit more defendable position. Then we can grab that one. Right, Raven. I mean, your troops are in pristine condition, so I'll just keep on moving you up the road here. Actually move in one of the artilleries down here. We took a little bit losses here, but not too much. I don't think we need to pull anything back right now. Ooh, Kazoo over there. I think the groups 5 and 2 can take out the next place with the help of artillery. We still have... Okay, yeah, we are actually out of military goods right now, which was to be expected. Well, we still got plenty of firepower to take out one set of garrisons here. There we go. 18 can probably set up over there. We can move in this group. Move in the artillery. Move in Spike's artillery as well. Move in this group. That group. Right, so they got the Mark II Lanchesters here, but they hopefully will not be too bad. And hopefully we can get enough supplies before the battle starts. There's a little bit of territory somewhere. Did the troops in Tunis arrive yet? They did. Let's move them up closer to the... Oh, there was a British battleship here, so if we declare war on UK, they will... they will basically kill our navy, which we might want to avoid for now then. These units over there. Pretty sure that we don't have anything else there. Do we have any troops around Ethiopia now? Got a little bit. Right, I mean, over here we will eventually take out the town, but Right now, we know that the French have a pretty strong army there. But it would actually appear that we are out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.